Good afternoon. What you are looking at is a 1964 Plymouth Belvedere. Not the Savoy. This is a trim level up, the Belvedere. Has the Belvedere insignias. The B pillar has the insignia for the Belvedere, and it has the side trim. This car was a 100% custom build, rotisserie restoration, whatever you want to call it, from scratch. It took 4 years and almost $300,000 to build what you see. The car was built by Rick Van Werden and his son Chris. They are exceptional builders in Michigan, handcrafted in so many ways I can't even begin to tell you. The car was built for a friend and customer. Unfortunately, the gentleman passed just about the time the car was finished, and he really, unfortunately, didn't get to use it much. So it literally has a handful of passes at the track and some dyno time on the engine and chassis. The car makes 1,200 horsepower naturally aspirated on the dyno, 1,100 on the chassis dyno. So it's a 605 cubic inch, all aluminum Indy block with Millennium stage 5 cylinder heads. It has a Marcella intake, tunnel ram with 2 Dominator carburetors. MSD crank drive distributor. It has the oiling system that you can prime it with a drill before you start the car up if it's been sitting for any long times. It has a remote mount water pump. Every bracket that you see on the car was custom built, CNC and machined, and water jet. 4-wheel disc brakes. It has a Ford Fab 9 rear with 391 gears. It has wheelie bars and a parachute, and it needs it. The interior was done by Gary Ball of Gary Ball's Custom Interiors to replicate the 1964 Plymouth Superstock cars. It is a NHRA legal full cage. The car will run in the low 8s as it sits. Faster if you were to put nitrous on the car, which it will handle it. The car is tagged and street legal. It has a small fuel tank and has very high compression, so you need to run a good fuel race gas in it. But I have driven it on the street. The bumpers are fiberglass. They are chrome plated. The car, as it sits without a driver, weighs less than 3,100 pounds. So it's extremely light. The bumpers, the hood, and the deck lid are fiberglass. The rest of the car is steel. We're gonna open the trunk lid here. It has the NASCAR style hinges, and as you can see, the car has a complete tube subframe. It has the super lightweight batteries, a 5-gallon fuel cell. Everything is available for tuning and accessibility. It has a cutoff switch on the rear and as well as one on the dash. It has multiple adjustable shocks. The car is on leaf springs still, which is very unusual, but I think it makes it unique into itself. There was nothing on the car that wasn't touched. So it's basically a brand new car. It has the race pack drag dash, trans brake. It has a full competition turbo 400. It runs the MSD grid system to run the car for the electronics. It has headlights, taillights, etc. It's a stunning car. The paint is exceptional. It's as straight as an arrow. If you're looking for a serious hot rod, something to park in your garage and stun all your friends, or if you're looking for a track car to go out and do some serious competition, this is the car. The build cost was over $300,000. We are asking considerably less than that for the car. So if you're interested, you can text me at 904-237-1770. That's 904-237-1770. The car is located in St. Augustine, Florida. You can set up an appointment to come see it. There is no disappointments.